Hello, Gelato Familia. Welcome back to another video. Today, we are continuing the conversation with our tips, tricks, and tidbits for Disneyland,
Yes.
but this time, the holiday edition. This is courtesy of a special request for a good friend of ours, Mr. Jason Hill,
Yes.
that he posted in our comments about the original tips, tricks, and tidbits on tackling Disneyland, and said, can we do one of how to maneuver through the parks during the holiday season?
Yes.
So at the time of this recording, we just left this Halloween season. Halloween 2025 is no more. Abby's completely done. She's all Halloweened out, especially for what I put her through this year. Next year is probably going to be a little bit differently, folks. You'll still see a lot of Abby, but in different, but mostly me, yeah. But now moving into the next phase of the holiday season before we wrap up 2025 is Thanksgiving and Christmas, but more so for Christmas. They don't really do too much for Thanksgiving, so that kind of goes hand in hand with the Christmas holiday season.
Yes.
And I feel like the holidays at Disney parks became the new summer. I feel like obviously people still come on their summer vacation, but that was always like Disney's bread and butter. I feel like now with the holidays, when they do like the Halloween events and the Christmas events and parades and stuff, I feel like this is when, a lot of people come during the fall, autumn season.
Yes.
But I'm going to pass it over to you to kind of kick it off, because you were doing a little bit of research of what is with the comparisons with tickets to Magic Keys during the holiday season.
Okay, so I grew up in the West Coast, of course, so Disneyland has always been in my backyard. I've grown up in Disneyland. I'm a Disney kid, and of course, being my birthday is right after Thanksgiving, and I love the holiday season. I used to have the annual pass where it was still included on the highest tier that you can go to the holidays, but now
nothing's included anymore.
So, first off, for the holiday, Disneyland starts the holiday, or this year, the holiday season kicks off November 14th, which is a Friday, and it goes all the way up until January 7th. So you have plenty of time to enjoy the holiday. But for Magic Key holders, they do block it off for 2 weeks. Different dates depending on the pass you have. So the lowest pass, which is the Imagine, you are looking at being blocked off starting December 12th. And you can't come back until January 3rd or January 4th. And then the the Enchant, you are blocked off on the 17th, and then same thing, January 3rd. The Believe,
or 4th. Is it the 3rd or the 4th?
Oh, it's blocked until the 3rd. You can come back the 4th.
You can come back the 4th, okay.
And then the Believe, which I have, second to highest.
That's one of them that I have.
You can't, or you're blocked off the 19th. And then you can't until the 3rd as well. And then the Inspire, which is what?
That's my second.
Taliano's second pass has, you're blocked off starting December 22nd and till the 31st. So you can come back New Year's Day, which has changed because last year they all came back on the same day. And then as far as if you still want to go, you can of course buy a day ticket. So I was looking at the prices of a day ticket. Just want to see maybe we can swing a day because I love the holiday. But a 1 day, 1 park ticket during this 2 weeks will cost you $224.
Just for a 1 day ticket at one park.
That's Sunday through Saturday for the 2 weeks. Just one park, one day. And if you want to brave up and try to do a park hopper in those 2 weeks, because like they usually have tiers. Well, they don't tier this 2 weeks. So for a park hopper, you're looking at $314 park hopper.
One day.
One day, not including parking.
And that's per person, mind you. That's literally for both. Whether it's a park hopper or a single park, that's still more than what I'm paying monthly for my Magic Key. The highest tier, mind you. Because my Believe Key is already fully bought and paid for. I'm just waiting that out till it expires on January 11th, which, by the way, folks, comment down below. I need some advice. I need some help. Should I keep 2 keys or should I just keep the Inspire and let the Believe drop off during January 11th? I'm kind of going back and forth on that because like what Abby was discussing, and especially with doing content on the channel, I can make a lot of reservations farther out that I could have dates already set.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of having 2 keys.
Yes.
So comment down below. Is it a yay or is it a nay? Any case, yeah. So definitely that is a very important, crucial tip that if you want to come to the Disneyland Resort during the holiday season, make sure you know, if you are a Magic Key holder, know your blockout dates for which key you have. Or if you're buying tickets, make sure that you know exactly when you want to come, because during the last 2 weeks of December, there's no tiering. It's one straight price for anybody per ticket.
And so for the holiday, both parks do offer different offerings. And then, so it depends on what you want to do. For the 14th, we are locked down to go to DCA for opening weekend. And then we're also going on the Sunday during the opening weekend. Maybe we'll do like one park one day and then one park the other.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm thinking that since we're starting off with DCA, which that's great, because DCA does the Festival of the Holidays, which is basically everywhere like around the area of like from Paradise Gardens, where they do like the Coco and like the Three Caballeros, area and everything, where they have where they do like the food and wine and Lunar New Year. They have like all the booths, throughout the park and everything. So that's going to kick it off on the 14th. So that's what we're going to do. And then on Sunday, we'll probably hop over to Disneyland to kind of see like the lighting package and the snowfall on Main Street. That's just so magical. I know a lot of people, they can say, oh, it's Snope and everything. It's like, don't kill the mood. Don't kill the magic. Come on, just get all the feels. Get the warm holiday feel, and just take in that moment.
Yeah. So my first tip is kind of like going for the first time in Disneyland. Kind of research what they offer, or watch this video. We'll tell you what they offer, and then know what you want to do, because those are really expensive tickets, and unfortunately, you won't be able to do everything in one trip. Especially unless you're really gonna do that park hopper, then you really gotta like go on what you want to see, and then know what you want to do, and then really prioritize that. Because then, so for Disneyland, of course, they have the big giant tree, and that line gets forever because they do little cute photo pass like things where like they put in different characters popping out and everything during their tree lighting event.
Yes.
They also do one in front of the castle where like they make you look at like, I think ours last year was like Goofy.
Yeah. But they do like Olaf and Tinkerbell and stuff like that. Like
having you blow out snow and stuff. So it's really cute. So yeah, they decorate the big tree. They have the holiday parade.
Which, being that you mentioned that before you move on, I suggest getting in line to get your picture taken in front of the tree earlier on in the day and save the parade for nighttime because we've watched it during the day. It's nice, but it really pops and comes alive at night where
because of all the lights.
with all the lights, you have like the toy soldiers, you have Santa on the sleigh, which we had a real treat because it was timed perfectly. And I wish that I would have pulled out my phone to record it, that we were on Alice in Wonderland, the dark ride, and we were up on the top when we were in the caterpillar coming down. And right when we were on top, the parade was passing, and we were literally, if we look to our right, we were eye level to Santa.
It was really cool.
That was awesome. But so as you were saying.
So they do the parade, and then they also have all the characters are in their little holiday outfits and walking around the park. You could do their little meet and greet. They have Small World gets dressed up and revamped into the Small World holiday. So then they sing a new song, and then they're in their holiday attire. And then I think they do a special, the special fireworks show, and then this the snowfall in Main Street.
Yeah, which if you want to see the fireworks, if you want to be closer up to the castle, that's fine. But I would suggest moving back onto Main Street for the snowfall, around like closer to where like the flagpoles are, because they bring up this music, and the music is so gentile and very soothing and very relaxing, and it gives you the spirit of Christmas feeling, like that everything's all right in the world.
Yes.
Which we all know it's not. But in that moment, have the Disney moment, because that's really what Disney is all about. It's the escapism of leaving the real world and your worries and troubles behind and enjoy it.
It's so cute to see the little kids experience the little snow, because we're in California.
Yeah.
You're going to go up a mountain for snow, but...
Yeah. But like to be in Disneyland with all the lights and the music and everything, I mean, the kid part, But I'm kidding. I'm kidding, folks. I'm kidding. I'm the Italiano. I am the sarcastic king. And I'm the king of sarcasm.
He says that, but he really does love kids.
I do. I really do. And that's the sarcasm part. I really do. I worked with kids my whole entire life. I do. I absolutely, despite anytime you guys hear me, say a joke with the kids, as I said, it's just play on words. As I said, I have a son. I've now, added to my clan of kids, with her too. And, I do. I love kids. I love, being around them. I love working with them. And, so to actually see the joy and the light, come onto their face, of something that, and I think that's why families are now going to the holidays.
Yes.
Because it adds that extra, not even just Disney magic, but Christmas Disney magic that you can't get during the summertime. The summertime is nice. It's just your regular classic Disneyland, which there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you want that little pizzazz, little spice.
So then,
as long as it's not peppermint.
Which brings us to, they do have specialty foods in Disneyland.
I'm also the segue king.
Like the peppermints, they have special handmade candy canes. So certain days, you can't even you have to join the queue to possibly buy a candy cane at 7 a.m.
That's crazy.
They only sell it in Disneyland certain days and DCA at Trolley Treats on certain days. You have to join the queue at 7. And
is that the place that always gives me the PTSD with the with the trolley sounds?
Trolley Treats.
Trolley Treats.
But so they make this huge handmade candy cane, and then they're very popular to get, very hard to get. But if you really want that, they have those. They have the Mickey gingerbreads, Cookie Min. So Italiano loves those, right?
As much as I love Christmas, I love the holidays. I despise a lot of holiday treats in a sense. I don't like peppermint, so I don't like candy canes, not unless it's the fruit kind, like the fruity kind.
Oh my gosh, that's not even a real candy cane.
Um, gingerbread, no, I don't like it. I don't like fruitcake. I don't eat turkey. It goes right through me. Like literally, well, except the turkey legs at Disneyland. I could eat those, but they taste more like ham. Which she's not big on ham fully, you know.
I did like the ham hock when they used to sell it.
Oh man, I would have loved the ham hock.
Oh, it was so
I don't
good.
think I've had the ham hock.
Yeah, they only sold it for about a year or two. So good. It was by the Matterhorn, Edelweiss.
Oh, okay. Now for the foods and the treats and the specialty drinks for Festival of the Holidays, they didn't release those yet, did they?
No.
Okay.
So that's all in Disneyland. And then in DCA, they will be having Deadpool return as I'm dressed up as Santa.
I'm glad that he's returning and they're bringing him back in a different format.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's probably going to tell his rendition of The Night Before Christmas and story time.
So
with
that
Deadpool.
means they're going to have in Pim's Test Kitchen, I believe they are going to have his burrito back where it has the little like 3 claws for Wolverine because that was really popular when he was there. They will have the Festival of Holiday booths and that Sip and Savor comes back. I read there that it's going to be only 6 tastings per card. So you have to plan that accordingly. They do have the, in the little Paradise Garden part, they have the Viva Natividad, where they have like the Hispanic like Christmas traditions. And then in downtown Disney, they will have an ornament trail, Chip and Dale's ornament trail. So it's going to be like Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit, but with Christmas ornaments. So
and we will be doing that one.
Yes.
Yes, we didn't get a chance to do Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit in downtown Disney, but we did do the 2 in both parks. So definitely check those out. Even though the Halloween season's over, you can still relive our moments trying to do the activity on the Holo Gelato playlist. But we did find a couple pumpkins without trying in downtown Disney. We found Goofy and Lilo and Stitch.
Yes. And I did forget that they will be having Santa in Disneyland. I believe he's going to be in the the theater.
Which theater?
The big theater, the one in Fantasyland.
Oh, the Fantasyland theater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And then I forget where he's going to be in DCA. So I think that they're going to have Santa available to meet and talk with the kids at both parks.
Yeah.
So those are some of the events that you can look forward to for the holiday. Get there early enough that you want to do things, but same thing. Unfortunately, California does not get cold enough to have real snow, but you still be walking around a lot, so stay hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to look at the schedule and see what you really want to do.
Yeah, and definitely go around the different areas of the parks because they'll have them all decked out.
Everything. It is it's so nice that they do take the time to decorate and check out. Just check out the thing.
Now in Cars Land for Luigi's and Mater's,
they sing different songs.
They do a holiday overlay like they do Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Nightmare Before Christmas is still overlaid for Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, the Small World.
Yeah, which I'm really looking forward to. It's a Small World. I think I think with the Haunted Mansion, it's like it's already there for Halloween.
Yeah.
So it's like, I personally would have left the Haunted Mansion as the Haunted Mansion because it's creepy enough as it is for Halloween. And then when Christmas comes, do the Haunted Holiday. That's what I would do. I think you would get more of a bigger effect for people to look forward to it than rather than say, oh, here this is again. Because I feel like just like how they do with It's a Small World, that's the anticipation. When you see the whole building decked out with lights and everything, oh, I can't wait. Yeah. Which they already started. They already have the lights up because you can kind of see it. We were in line for It's a Small World on the last day before it goes down to have the holiday overlay. But you could already see like the string of lights outlined through the building. And I never really paid attention before, but I asked Abby. She's not sure, but I don't know if anybody else knows. Comment down below. Do they leave those lights up like all year round, like, and they just like change out, like, or do they swap them? I don't know. I never really paid attention to that. But as far as I know, all the lights are they're already wrapped up and ready to go. We already see the snow on top of the castle, which was kind of odd seeing Halloween decor, 70th anniversary decor, and snow on top of the castle all at the same time. Total overload. But that's what happens when you bring these holidays very early. I think Christmas they do at the right time. I think like right before Thanksgiving is good. Halloween just keeps on coming earlier and earlier. Like it started on my birthday, which was in August. I mean, next year, what is it going to be? July?
Yep, probably.
Yeah. So as of right now, at the time of this recording, that's pretty much, I think, is there any other information that's released?
Nope, that's it so far. So they have started, they did do the closure for Small World, and people are saying that they have started putting up things, but it will officially start November 14th. We will be there opening, and I think we can do maybe like a foodie guide planning to see what you're going to taste. This is my fun because I've been tortured the whole month of...
So now she gets to torture me.
I've been tortured the whole month of October.
And then also put down in the comments what some suggestions or ideas that you guys want me to try. I know it's going to be something peppermint and gingerbread quality. I just know it.
So once those foodie guides come up, then maybe we'll do a little video to see what we should do and more like tips and planning on what we should eat. You did get us because they do have the night or the Christmas Carol dinner.
Yes, perfect. I'm glad I forgot about that. I'm going to backtrack a little bit because I said that they don't really do too much for Thanksgiving. There is a couple things that they do at Goofy's Kitchen at the Disneyland Hotel, which we recently just stayed at. So definitely go back and check out some of the videos and shorts that we made while staying there at the Disneyland Hotel.
I know, I checked it out because I didn't get to see the hotel at all.
Yeah,
I saw the room.
Yeah, unfortunately, Abby was feeling under the weather. She definitely utilized the room, though, a lot. Those beds were so comfy. But I digress. So anyway, Goofy's Kitchen does Thanksgiving dinner actually on Thanksgiving Day. And the bookings for that was on October 9th. And I told myself I'd remember. Did I remember? No, I didn't. I remembered that day, but I didn't remember at 6 o'clock in the morning when I should have jumped on. And all the dinners were booked out. But I was able to snag a reservation at Goofy's Kitchen for the Thanksgiving brunch on Thanksgiving Day. And I was also to get the Thanksgiving dinner the day before of Thanksgiving. So we have the Thanksgiving dinner the day before Thanksgiving and the Thanksgiving brunch day of, both at Goofy's Kitchen. And then I was able to get reservations for me, Abby, and Mademoiselle to do the Mickey's Christmas Carol dinner at Storytellers. I am really looking forward to that because it's a character interaction, but it's not even just regular characters. It's them dressed in the Mickey's Christmas Carol attire. They are their characters. So Mickey Mouse as Bob Cratchit, Minnie Mouse as Mrs. Cratchit, Scrooge McDuck as Scrooge, um, Goofy as the Ghost of Marley, and I think Clarabelle Cow is also going to be there in a holiday get up as well. So they're going to be walking around, and they're going to have a specialty prefixed dinner. So we have that earlier on in December. So if you're also looking to do something like that, definitely go on Disneyland.com, go on the dining reservations, and see if there is anything available. They do book out fast. I don't even know if they even have any more available that is available for the dates right now, but you can keep checking day for day, because Mickey's Christmas Carol runs to it's either January 3rd or January 6th, I believe. I can't recall which day, but it does run after the new year. So you do have the whole month of December and partial into January to try to snag a reservation for that. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes. So Magic Keys, just remember when your dates are going to start blocking out. You do have half of November when it starts till 2 weeks into December, and then the last couple days of January before it ends to check out the holiday, because that's my favorite time of the year.
Absolutely. And even though that this video was more for the tips, tricks, and tidbits of Disneyland, I do want to give some mentions of Universal and Knott's Berry Farm.
Oh yes, because we're doing those
we're doing those too. And honestly, if you're down in the Southern California area, if you have the opportunity to do the triple trifecta of Disneyland, Universal, and Knott's, I highly recommend it, because they each do something different. With Universal, they do Grinchmas.
Yes, so Grinchmas, the first day it starts November 24th, and it runs to January 4th.
And I feel like it's still great, but I feel like out of the three, I feel like Grinchmas is the least amount to do, that it's still more so a daily operation of Universal Studios Hollywood. But you still get to see Whoville, they do the Whoville.
It's cute to do it at night.
Yes, do it again. Everything, I think a lot of the holiday stuff do at night, where they do the Whobilation, the lighting of the tree. During the day, Cindy Lou Who comes out and retells the story of the Grinch and how he stole Christmas.
You can meet Max.
You can meet Max. And I'm not talking about a costume character. You can literally meet a dog actor portraying as Max. He was so cute.
He was.
And then
so behaved.
Very well behaved. More so than a lot of humans. Then obviously you can meet the Grinch, which the performer who was the Grinch that we met, he was spot on.
Yeah, he was funny.
Very quick-witted. He noticed Abby's Disney necklace and was cracking jokes of that and saying that he used to work for the Mouse House, and did you know that Mickey Mouse is actually a girl? He was saying all crack jokes, but they were very done tastefully, But unfortunately, the team member could not take pictures to save her life. She took 25 photos, and not one were we all looking at the camera at the same time. Not once. And we waited in line, almost 2 hours? That was the longest I think I ever waited for a meet and greet. But it was my first time at Grinchmas, and I wanted to meet him, so I do know that they also do Grinchmas down at Universal Studios Hollywood, more so in Islands of Adventure, because that's where they have Seuss Landing. And I feel like that's where Seuss Landing is utilized very well. But yeah, and then I don't know. Do they do anything else with Grinchmas?
So for the holiday for Universal, it is Grinchmas mainly on the upper level, and then on the lower level they do decorate Super Nintendo World. So you will see little snowman figures of Mario and Luigi, and then just they dress up things in snow. So those are the two areas that they really decorate, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then moving to Knott's, their holiday season starts November 21st and goes through January 4th.
And Knott's Berry Farm becomes Knott's Merry Farm,
Mhm.
which is very clever.
Yes.
I love how Knott's. And I have to say, Knott's gives Disney a run for their money. I feel like when it comes time for Christmas time, because when it comes for the snowfall, Disneyland does like this nice little faint, like snowfall
in
not
certain areas.
in certain areas. Knott's gives you a freaking blizzard throughout like the whole locate, like any like designated like locations of the park.
Yeah,
and
they have multiple locations.
And I feel Knott's, and it's not that I'm trying to get preachy, but it's just what it is. I feel Knott's isn't shy about really what the true meaning of Christmas is. They do like all the fun stuff with Santa and the reindeer and the elves and snowmen and so on and so forth. But they also dive into the belief and the faith behind of really what Christmas stands for, which is the birth of Christ, the very first Christmas. And again, not wanting to be preachy, whatever your belief is, we respect that and everything. But I love how Knott's leans more towards different variations of what Christmas can mean to many different people.
Yes.
And they do different shows inside the Birdcage Theater. They did the Gift of the Magi, which I thought was really good. They may do something different this year. I think they have like different shows, I think on different days.
So they have the show in the Birdcage Theater. Then they have an outdoor theater right by where the train is in Ghost Town, and they have another show there. And then in the Walter Knott Theater,
that show,
they have the ice skating show
featuring the Peanuts gang and Snoopy. Like that show is what Disney used to do with entertainment in the parks, what they used to do in the Hyperion Theater, what they used to do in the Fantasyland Theater, what they used to do just throughout the parks.
Yes.
It is like top notch. You could probably get away with a separate ticket. Knott's don't do that. Don't do that. But they don't. It's included with your ticket, and Knott's Merry Farm is included with our annual passes. So that's also another great tip. If you want to become a Knott's pass holder, know that Knott's Merry Farm is included with your pass and all the festivities that go with it.
Yes.
Or if you buy just a individual ticket, it's included with your ticket.
Yeah. And then they have specialty foods as well.
Which Knott's, I feel like, hits a home run with the food when it comes to like holidays and special events. Like during like Christmas time, I think they have the best foods. Festival of the Holidays, I think, is like kind of a close second. And then Universal for Christmas, they don't really do, like they have stuff, but it's like not high par. But Knott's during the Boysenberry Festival, I think is the best festival a theme park has ever done when it comes to food wise. But yeah, so yeah, you have the triple, but also too, speaking of Knott's,
Knott's is now, if you get a pass for Knott's, it does include, if you upgrade to the highest tier, it includes going into Six Flags Magic Mountain and all their parks.
Yes.
So Magic Mountain, they are one of the Six Flags that will be returning for their holidays at the parks. And theirs is very limited just because Magic Mountain's not as popular as the other theme parks. It is farther out. But they do a holiday in the parks where they have, they do decorations also, and they have specialty foods. Theirs starts actually on Thanksgiving Day, and it only runs Thursday, Fridays, Saturday, and Sundays.
Yeah. So, which another little helpful tip I wanted to say hint and tip, and you got tint.
Mhm.
Word of the day. Any case, something we also found out when we did Fright Fest for Six Flags, that when you go in for the after hours, you need a specialty ticket to do Fright Fest. They give you a wristband so you can do the haunted houses. But if you have a day ticket that day, you can stay during Fright Fest. You just can't do the Fright Fest activities.
But you can still walk through the damn scare zones.
Yes, you can still walk through the scare zones, which at first I was kind of a little bit taken back. But the more I thought about it, thinking of how Abby is, where she's not real big on doing the houses, but that way she could still come along and still like enjoy the day, but stay away from the scare zones, of course, as much as she can. But she could still be there, and she could just kind of like sit back, relax, sightsee, get a snack or something. So I actually appreciate that from Six Flags. For doing that, and it works with Six Flags because it's not like as highly demand as Disneyland, as Universal, or even Knott's. So I feel like they can kind of get away with that. And I have to say, yes, is Six Flags in the best category with theme parks and amusement parks? No, I think they definitely need help. But it was a nice breath of fresh air to see Six Flags again. I am a thrill junkie. I love roller coasters. I can't wait to go back and just experience just a regular Six Flags day, and also for the holidays as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's part of our pass, which again is a smoking deal
Mm-hmm.
with the Knotts since they merged.
Yes.
Yeah. So we covered Disneyland, we covered Universal, we covered Knott's, and we covered Six Flags. Was there anything else?
California just has a lot of things that go on. I know we have like a winter, like Winterland in like OC area. I know we do one also in the Fairplex, like Pomona Fairgrounds. They do something for the holidays. There are all these different like places like in Newport Beach. You can watch they do like boat shows where they decorate their boats. We didn't just do that last year.
Oh, we didn't do that last year. I would like to do that.
So there's all these different activities that you can do all throughout Southern California. Maybe we'll try to check some of those out this year during the 2 weeks that were blocked from Disneyland.
Yeah, because we're going to have to do other stuff.
We can try it because there was one year we went to this like Christmas light area like show, and they did a bunch of like different statues and like figures made out all of Christmas lights, and it was really beautiful. So you can do that, and then just a bunch of Christmas.
Yeah. And also to kind of go back to Universal, if you have the highest platinum pass, that also includes for Eve, which is Universal's New Year's Eve party that they hold, that is included with your pass. You don't need to pay a separate upcharge for the ticket. It is included, but it's for the platinum pass holders, which Abby and I did last year. It was fun. I think I now know like how to maneuver through it. Like I just don't want to just stay in one designated area. I think I want to walk around and see what other like things that got going on, which that was also the time too. I made a post about Mr. and Mrs. Italiano, and Abby was getting messages out the wahoo saying like, "Oh,
did you get married?
Did you get married? Like, did you?"
No.
Like, no. And I'm like, oh boy. Like,
obviously I was.
Yeah, they were like on her
like. Did we miss something? I was like, no.
Yep. So I was going to propose anyway. I had the ring, but my intentions kind of pushed up a little bit sooner because I thought, okay, if I'm going to do it, I just got to do it now. So, but I said, I'm not doing a proposal at Universal. I'm not giving what I wanted to do at Disneyland. So I ended up just doing it at home the day after New Year's Day. January 2nd is the anniversary when I proposed. Dabby. So, but yeah, so in any case, if you have a Universal Platinum Pass, Eve is included with that as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Anything else? I think
it.
that's pretty much it. So we covered all the parks and even then some. Please comment down below any other questions, comments, opinions.
If you guys know any events that you want us to go to or possibly like record or report on, let us know. Because if that's what I like to do, is some people tell us, they like us going to these things because then they can see it through our eyes, and we try to bring it to you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah. So comment down below any suggestions, ideas, recommendations, locations, snacks, drinks, whatever, what you're looking forward to. We hope that this video does help you guys on planning your next trip or stay or holiday venue of what you would like to partake in. If it's just one or all or a few, definitely take a look-see.
Yes.
Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And we loved doing this for you, for the tips, tricks, and tidbits for not even just Disneyland, but just the holiday season in general.
Yes.
This is Abby. I'm George, the Disney Italiano. And as I always say, in Disney Italiano fashion, stay safe, stay healthy, stay Disney. Italiano out.